Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Skool. How are you all getting on out there, guys? Apologies that I haven't been online in a while. Started a new job recently, been up the walls ever since. But here I am today, ahead of Arsenal's clash against Leeds United. A massive game for the club in our push for fourth place. We'll have to see the way that works out, but definitely an enormous game for the club. It's exciting, to be honest, at this point of the season. It's all we have now to fight for, really, is fourth place. I expected more from this season, to be honest, but it is exciting. We're going for fourth. Let's see, can we beat Leeds today? Spurs, of course, are in direct competition with us for fourth place. They lie a point behind us now, but we have that game in hand today. And we need to take all 3 points against Leeds, because the next game after this is away to Spurs. So we could do with that cushion, that lead over them, 4-point lead going into that game. It's going to be a tough game at White Hart Lane against Spurs. They had a very good result yesterday against Liverpool. Let's make no mistake about that. Played well. They were strong, good in possession, dangerous on the counter. They played on the counter, of course, against Liverpool, which is what you got to do at Anfield. They got the 1-1 draw. They also did damage to Jurgen Klopp's side in their race for the Premier League title. It's an advantage Manchester City today. They get to win their 4 points clear. It was a costly draw yesterday for Liverpool. Spurs really put it up to them. I see Klopp complaining after the game. I don't like the way they play. Every team is entitled to play they want. Every team plays to their own strengths, and they play tactically. No one can have any complaints. It's as simple as that, Jurgen, man. So just suck it up, deal with it, get over it, build a bridge and get over it. He's had lots of success. He can't complain. Let's be honest about it. Each team can play as they want. It's tactics. That's football. You win some, you lose some. It is what it is. He needs to take it on the chin. So if he's watching this club, you need to take it on the chin, my friend. Simple as. So guys, like I said, a massive game today. I want to start, as always, by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel. All your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Like this video for me. Subscribe to my channel, Skool Gunner, if you haven't already. And comment in the comment section below. Let me know what the result you think is going to be of today's game. And also let me know, you think we're going to get fourth place. The first guy is in. It's the McManus Gaming. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? I was working till 11 p.m. last night. Got back for around 1:45. But I'm fresh. I'm good. I wasn't on the beer or anything, so I'm good. A little bit of a cold. Bit of hay fever, but I'm alright. I'm holding tough. But yeah, how do you think today's game is going to go? It's going to be a massive game for the club. Yeah, we need to get that fourth place. I saw yesterday what happened to Man United. I have like a Man United, a friend of mine who's a Man United fan in Switzerland. Of course, I lived there for 10 years, but he was texting me about it. Wow, we thought we had problems. I mean, Ten Hag is going into that man. I tell you, he want to just bless the dressing room before he takes over. That's all I would say. The whole stadium should just be blessed in holy water, because they need to banish the demons. Awful. I think we'll get a win today, but a boring one, 1-0 to us. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game. Yeah, I think they're going to put it up against us, put it up to us. It's going to be a very tough game, but we'll see what happens on the day. Spurs got a very good result yesterday, so we need to take the 3 points, because our next game is, of course, against them. We're away at White Hart Lane against Spurs, so we need to take the 3 points today. We need to have that cushion going into that game. Honestly, I think they're going to beat us at the Lane, but we'll see. They got a very good result yesterday against Liverpool. The wheels have come off for Liverpool, so to speak. I think it was a really costly draw for them yesterday. They dropped 2 very valuable points. Now it's advantage City. But let's see what happens in the game today. Hopefully they do well. Anybody that hasn't, guys, check out the McManus Gaming. Subscribe to his channel. He also has another channel, McManus Sense. Check that out also. Make sure to subscribe to the man. Like his videos. And do the business. It's an early Sunday morning, guys. It's a 2 p.m. kickoff at the Emirates. I just want to give a big shout out to Del Boy Gunner. He's on his way to the game with his son. Enjoy the game, man. Check out his channel if you haven't already, guys. Del Boy Gunner. Check it out. Check out also Arsenal Alex. Check out his channel. Warren's Team Talk. drawn by Dre. Northside London. Check out his channel. Do yourselves a favour. Am I forgetting anybody else? Come back to haunt me after this. No, I think that's about it. Big man to big up to Taib. Hey Dave, how are you? I'm good, man. I'm good. Looking forward to the game. How do you think it's going to go, Taib? Do you think we're going to get a win? It's not going to be as straightforward as people think, I think. It could be quite a tough game. It could be a hard match. Have to see how it goes. It is what it is. Let me just get on the phone here for a second, guys. But you saw what happened yesterday with Spurs. They dug in deep. They got a performance against Liverpool. So it's not easy for us. Taib thinks it's going to be 2-1 to Leeds. 2-1 against Leeds, I mean. 2-1 to Leeds. Jeez, that'd be a good one. Let me just get doing a couple of text messages here, guys. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very hard game today, I think. McManus thinks like a boring one and 1-0. Anything will do. Just get the 3 points. That was the other channel I wanted to say, the 3 Pointers TV. 3 Pointers. Taib very angry that Arteta has signed a new deal. Yeah, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. We're completely powerless. You know what I mean? We can't do anything about it. Say no more about it. Yeah, we actually can't do anything about that. You know, it's like the game contract, the game extension. Yeah, how do we expect to get him out now? I mean, he obviously isn't going anywhere. The team are playing better. We're getting some better results. We might get 4th place. It's a possibility in Champions League football and get one over Spurs again. We can all celebrate St. Tottenham's Day. But you have to look at the bigger picture. It's going to be tough. If we get into the Champions League, it's going to be tough. He, of course, thinks he can bring the team forward and do something. I'm not influenced by other people. Their opinions are in there are out. I personally believe he plays. Not touching at straws here, but we should have given Paddy Vieira, we should have given Patrick Vieira a shot. He deserved that. I mean, he deserved a chance to play, to manage the club. He is an Arsenal legend after all. Sorry about my voice here, guys, got a bit of a cold, but he is a legend after all. He should have been given the chance to play and manage the club. I mean, why we didn't do that, beyond me. Just in my beard here. But yeah, why we didn't do that at all, it's just beyond me. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Say no more about it. But yeah, let's have a look forward to today's game. Me, myself, I'd have to go with Taib and with McManus. I think it's going to be close. 1-0, 2-1. Once we take the 3 points, is the most important thing. That's all that matters really for us. All right, let's crack on there. See what's going on. Premier League table. Of course, Liverpool are first. They have 83 points. Goal difference was 64. They've won 3 of the last 5. Man City are second. They've won 4 of the last 5. They're on 83 points too, and a goal difference of 63. And they have a game in hand today. Chelsea are third. 35 played 67. If we win today, we'll only be a point behind Chelsea. We could even creep up into third. Who's to say? Then comes Spurs. They played a game more than us. They have a point less. Then come Man United. They're gone completely. And yeah, that's about it. Respects to West Ham, they're up in the 7th. But United are gone to the absolute dogs right now. They're absolutely got the pieces. Arsenal, yeah, we might even be able to catch third, maybe. We're close to Chelsea. Maybe we can push up to third. But let's see what happens. Today's games, 2 p.m. kickoff. Norwich West Ham, Leicester Everton, Arsenal Leeds at 4:30. The big one, Man City Newcastle. Huge game for City. You'd have to see them taking all 3 points there, though. I think Klopp knows that. That's why he was whinging and moaning like a little bitch. He's got to take it on the chin now. It's not like he hasn't had much success. You know what I mean? McManus Gaming, the fact that we've given Arteta a new contract tells me we have no ambition. I don't intend to take competing for anything seriously. Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely 110%. Yeah, it is like that, man. I mean, they were making a big deal about us, like the progress and this and that, and Josh Kroenke was like kissing Arteta's ass and talking about this and talking about that and how the team has improved. To be honest, I mean, the results haven't been too bad recently after we lost those 3 in a row. Kind of, I thought, knocked us out of contention to floor, but the team bounced back. Credit to the players more than Arteta, to be honest. The team bounced back. They got back in the rhythm. They got back in the flow. And Xhaka scored his customary 1 goal a season, and people think he's Pele. But that's the story for another day. Xhaka, Arteta, Edu, they need to go. Crap. Yeah, we're never going to get him out at this stage. I mean, that's the sobering thought. I've been keeping myself busy with work the last 2 days, but we're never going to get him out if that's the case. If he stays at the club like that for no matter how long, how do we expect to get him out? We can protest. We can go to the stadium and organise protests before games, peaceful, of course. But at the end of the day, it's very hard to get the man out. And I can't see how it's possible now. We are powerless, like I said, apart from doing protests, peaceful protests at the stadium. But the club will survive. There will be a day when Arteta will be gone. Someone else will come in. Honestly, I would just like to see a real football manager take the job. We're going to get found out in the Champions League. Like, I agree with McManus, man. We're going to get found out in the Champions League big time. And what about the younger players? What about the good players at the club? We're going to lose them. If there's no success, if there's no sign of us pushing for the league, even challenging. You know, we haven't challenged it for the league in a long time. We haven't won it in 18 years. 18 years since we won the league. It's hard to believe, 18, but it's actually true, guys. It's been 18 years, man. So I don't know what to say. What can we expect of Leeds today? I think it's going to be a tough challenge. I think they're going to really set up shop to frustrate us. And we need to take the 3 points because we have that tough game away to Spurs coming up. That's our next game. That could go either way. I think they'll honestly beat us at White Hart Lane because I don't think Arteta's got the balls to bring the team forward and to actually push them forward where they need to be. I think they're going to beat us. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose that game. But hopefully I'm wrong. So yeah, that is what it is, guys. Right, let's see what's going on. Other Arsenal fans going to be tuning in a second. Let's check that out. Let's check. Premiership news. Excuse me. Like you might have seen yesterday, absolutely destroyed by Brighton. They got absolutely murdered out there. It is what it is, right? They haven't been going well recently. They have not been going well at all. United got found out yesterday, big time. Getting up to Premier League news there, guys. Just give me a second. What's going on? Graham Souness questions decision making over Ralph Rangnick's appointment. I tell you, Cristiano Ronaldo, since he came back to United, when he left, they were completely different things. Since he's come back, he thought it would be a fairy tale. It's been an absolute nightmare for Manchester United. Ronaldo must be thinking what's going on. Brighton 4, Man United 0. Graham Souness questions decision making over Ralph Rangnick's appointment. Man United will finish with their worst PL points total. Souness, there's nothing but Rangnick CV that would warrant him getting a job at Man United. Dublin. Ronaldo was laughing. He's laughing at his players. Is he saying what's going on here? Am I at Man United or not? Yeah, people really talking about the whole Manchester United situation, what's been going on there. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'm good. Welcome along, Kyle. Welcome along, man. I'm good. Guys, if you haven't already, check out Kyle's channel. Subscribe to his channel. Like his videos and comment in the comment section below. Comment in this video too and let me know actually what you think it's going to go. How do you see the game going today, Kyle? You think we're going to win? Sorry, I know I'm got a bit of a cold, man. Not COVID, don't worry, guys. I just have a bit of a head cold. Hay fever as well as a bit at me. But but like a true YouTuber, like a true warrior, I'm producing content regardless. But how do you see the game going today, Kyle? I mean, it's a massive, massive game at home to Leeds. We have the Spurs game next up. That's going to be a very, very tough challenge. It's not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. And we need to take the 3 points today. We need to have that 4-point cushion making the journey to White Hart Lane. It's going to be a tough match. They're going to do everything in their power to beat us. But we've been going well recently. And they got a result yesterday against Liverpool. In my opinion, Liverpool came a bit unstuck. The luck they had ran out. They had many chances. They could have put the game to bed. They didn't. Spurs lived to fight another day. They got a good result, Spurs. They played well. I give Spurs credit. I'll always give credit. They had a good result yesterday at Anfield. I mean, respect to them. Respect to Spurs. They had a good result. I'm not hallucinating, guys. But you got to give respect where it's due. They were set up shop. They were tactically strong. They kept the momentum. They kept the defense going. And they took their chances. They took their chance, guys. They got the 1-1. It was a good goal. They played well. You know, Diaz, he's been going well for Liverpool right now. He got the equaliser for them. But Spurs have been, they had a finger on the pulse yesterday. They were well up for it. So, ominous for Arsenal ahead of the trip to White Hart Lane. But let's see what happens. If we can win today and get that 4-point cushion, it would be very, very welcome. We just have to see the way that works out. It is what it is. But yeah, a massive, massive clash today. And then a huge one against Spurs. And then maybe we'll have a little bit of solace out of this season and get the 4th place. I was talking about Manchester United there. A friend of mine is a Manchester United fan. He texted me when I was at work yesterday. Rangnick needs to go. Worst manager ever. They've gone to pieces completely. I mean, Ronaldo, for me, he came back to the club. He's thinking back maybe to the times when he was times when he was there at the start of his career. It's a completely different team now. There's no Roy Keane. Sorry about that, guys. I think that's a bit funny. It couldn't be any worse than it is for United right now. They've gone completely as a team. It's been 10 years of mediocre football since Ferguson left. Their decline is startling. I mean, they make Arsenal look like Premier League winners. When we played them at the Emirates, it was like men against boys out there for a lot of the game. People say that they had their chances, but we were well on top in large areas of that game. and put them to the sword with relative ease. And even when they got the chances against us, they didn't have the bottle to take them. Guys afraid to step up and take the penalty. Cowards. You know what I mean? Simple as. And then Fernandez, when he stepped up, he didn't have the bottle to put it in. I mean, this is meant to be professional football we're talking about here, not five-a-side down the park. It is what it is. Massive man in the club today. We've on a good run of late, but like McManus, if we get into the Champions League, we really struggle. There's no doubt about that. Let's just check on some more football stories there before I send fall asleep. Again, talking about Man United, Ronaldo laughing. Photo there of Ronaldo laughing. I'm sure he doesn't find it funny because he is a pure professional. But when he sees what's going on, I suppose he can't help but, yeah. A nightmare down Brighton for United. Huh? Absolute nightmare. Wow, I thought we had problems, honestly. That's the way it is. Dublin Ronaldo smiled, summed it up. Why they win for Rangnick and all is beyond me. But they're finding out now the hard way what it's like. That's what happens. You get an interim manager that's not right for it. I mean, he's interim. He's only coaching them until a certain point, until Ten Hag takes over. Eric Ten Hag. But I mean, they want something to be going on, I'm sure. The women's season finale is coming up, guys. The Women's League. Chelsea and Arsenal going for the title on the final day. It's going to be interesting. It's going down to the final day as either Chelsea or Arsenal will emerge victorious. So the Women's League, guys, has been decided today. Arsenal and Chelsea. Kickoff is at 12 p.m. By 2 p.m., either Arsenal ladies or Chelsea ladies will be champions. They'll have earned it the hard way. The first weekend, Arsenal beat Chelsea 3-2. We thought Manchester City might join the two teams in the race, but it's been a two-horse race, really. Simple as it is, whatever you work it out, if Chelsea beat Manchester United, they're champions. If they don't want an Arsenal better their result, Arsenal will be champions. So it's really up for grabs. It's been an incredible battle all the way. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, chances are Chelsea are going to win because they just have to win their match. It's in their own hands. But Arsenal, of course, have been tremendous. You have to see which way that goes. But it's going down to the wire. I'll feel we will get a draw today, mate. Hopefully not. A draw is absolutely no good. Hope we get the 3 points because we have that tough trip away to Spurs. A draw, it's not going to much for us, my friend. I see Del Boy Gunner is going to be at the game. I saw his video. He's heading over with his son this morning. So yeah, big up to him, man. And I hope he enjoys the match. And hopefully we get the right result. I'd say Robbie is in fear now. Del Boy going over in case he can happen. I'd say he's in fear of it. Live stream for a little bit anyway. Did you watch that by Friday night, mate? We had a great chat. I actually didn't. I was absolutely wrecked after work, I'll be honest. But I saw the four of you, Warren and Jez. You were going for like 4 hours or something. But yeah, that's the name of the game. I should be getting monetized on my channel in the next couple of weeks. So when I monetize, I'm going to do like a monster live stream. I'm going to have a lot of guests on. If you would come on, man, it would be good. I get Del Boy to come on. I get Warren to come on. Yeah, I'll get Arsenal Alex to come on. And we'll see how it goes. Should be a bit of fun. But yeah, when that happens, I'll have a big monster live stream. We can all come on and talk football. It'll be a bit of fun. A lot of people can be guesting. Let me just check something quick. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Kyle Walsh. Alright. Kyle in with the comment. I want anything, but just let me know. Yeah, I will. I'll let you know. It would be cool. Comment in there from Minnie and Dave. Go old school. Yeah. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best. Yeah, it's a sleepy Sunday morning, guys, but it is what it is. But it's a massive, massive game today for the club. I mean, you can't just. It's a Spurs game coming up. But I want to ask you something, Kyle. I'm not going off the point completely. You see Chelsea Football Club now. There's a consortium coming in to buy them. They're going to buy the club, yeah. Todd Bowley. But the Manchester United thing is what I want to talk about. What do you think has gone wrong with them this season? I mean, this is an Arsenal channel, but let's talk football. Their decline has been incredible. I mean, compared to them, we're world champions. We're Premier League champions compared to United. Ronaldo came back. I was terrified. I'll be honest with you, because the ability of the man. Okay, he's not as young as he used to be. He's not as good as he used to be. Let's be honest. With all due respect to Ronaldo, incredible player, one of the greatest of all time. But he's not where he used to be before. United are nowhere near where they used to be before. So, anybody watching this, Kyle, where do you see it went wrong for United? I mean, let's talk openly about it. I mean, we have our own problems, but they're in dire straits. I mean, are they always like Ferguson has been gone 10 years now? That Muppet has been gone 10 years. 10 years of mediocrity in football. Their decline has been incredible. Liverpool are back on top. City are up there. United are gone to the dogs. There's only one team in Manchester. Liverpool have got the best of them. They're getting hammered week in, week out. And now this. I mean, yesterday had to be the most chastening experience for the team. 4-0 away to Brighton. They got absolutely destroyed. I watched the highlights of the game. Of course, I was in work when it was on. I watched the highlights. They got absolutely crucified. Um, there was no highlights reel for United. It was just Brighton. There was nothing at all. No attacks, no counters, no chances. It was chance for Brighton, chance for Brighton, chance for Brighton from the start to the end of the highlights reel. That's all it was. Let me know what I think has been going on at the club and what's been going wrong. They're gone to the absolute dogs. Right. So I'm just going to check the Arsenal website, arsenal.com. Arteta on Leeds, his new contract and the fans. This is what he said at the press conference. For those of you that don't know, Mikel Arteta has signed a new 3-year contract. He's been facing media ahead of his Premier League clash with Leeds at the Emirates. He discussed the state of the squad, his contract renewal, and the intensity of the race for the top 4 for Champions League football. On team news, Ben White is still in contention for the Leeds game, so he needs to train to make sure that he's available to play. For the rest, there's no news. Everybody's fit. On the signing of a new deal, he said, because obviously from both sides we have shown a real commitment to what we want to do together. Coming from Kyle Walsh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how far they have fallen. We're talking about Manchester United, of course, because the dressing rooms and have no respect for the manager. Powers in the club. There's a lot of rubbish players there. And you have a lot of really substantive players. I mean, real deadwood in the squad. Something Arsenal have a problem with too. But United have gone to the next level. I mean, they are brutal. 10 years since Ferguson left, I mean, the man must be just, I mean, and Roy Keane, I can just imagine what Roy Keane was saying after yesterday's game. Watch that actually, because he shoots from the lip. Dion Dublin, I mean, who actually said that Ragnick would be a good interim manager? Eric Ten Hag takes over. But it's an important job as interim manager because you build something for the new manager comes along. He's going to change things anyway, but you can get the team playing well and you can build up some confidence. And who knows? Don't look at it as a temporary job. It is a temporary job. But Ragnick shouldn't look at it like that. He should do his best when he's there, develop the team as best he can, and make it his own. You know what I mean? So you need a stronger manager when they take some crap. They need to get rid of big personalities such as Pogba. A lot of old men on the team. It's going to take 10 years for them to get back. Yeah, at least. I mean, Matt, that is there. All due respects. He's gone completely as a player. It was like a testimonial yesterday. They were 4-0 down and Mata's getting the game. I mean, they were getting absolutely stuffed up there. Like I said, I saw the highlights. They had no chances. And they spent 1 billion. I never saw Man United like I did yesterday. Delighted for them. Yeah, they got absolutely crucified yesterday. I mean, the goal from Gross was absolutely unreal. Manny Tangadurai. Maybe Ronaldo should leave too. The club should cut their losses. Yeah, I think he should go to be honest. It's not that he's not good enough to play for them. He is. But honestly, the guy should think about himself and like he's holding on one place that someone else could have. It's for the best it's for the best, it's for the better of the team. If he goes, he's taken one spot from someone, and that can't be allowed. I mean, you can't just let that happen. He's taken someone's position like that. He is good enough to play for the club. I think you could bring him on as like a bit player, like a sub. With all due respects to Ronaldo, he's a fantastic player. But they need younger blood coming into the team. I mean, him coming back at the age he did, he was only going to supplement. He's not the main man. You know what I mean? Not anymore. He would supplement the players already there. You can't expect him to do it on his own. He does it. He's done it for them this season a lot. But you can't fall back on him every single time. Brighton absolutely ravaged them. I mean, they got destroyed. They got wiped off the park. I hope Ten Hag knows what lies ahead of him when he comes in. I'm sure he realises now after yesterday's game what's actually going to be in place for him. So he needs to come in. It's not going to be easy for him. There's no doubt about it. I hope he realises what actually lies ahead for him. It's going to be a very tough, challenging time. No doubt about it. It is what it is, But yeah, thank you to Manny for tuning in and to Kyle. I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to keep going with this live stream as long as I have people viewing. It is what it is. But yeah, incredible run of form for Manchester United. I mean, I couldn't believe it yesterday. Like I said earlier, for watching my stream, a friend of mine texted me. I got from Switzerland. I used to live there for 10 years. He texted me, Rangnick has to go, worst coach ever. I looked at the thing, 4-0. I thought I was seeing things. I thought it was 4 the other way. My God. I mean, when I saw that, I just knew what time it was then, man. I got absolutely trashed off the field. I mean, incredible stuff. Trounced. Simple as. Absolutely annihilated. Let's just go back to Mikel Arteta's press conference on facing Leeds. It's a lot to play for, and obviously the situation that they're in. They're going to show how much they want to get out of that zone as quickly as possible. Arteta talks about Lewis Dunford's song becoming a local anthem. Arsenal train ahead of the Leeds United game. I think they'll be having fun out there. Nketiah's there, all smiles. Ramsdale, Martinelli. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. There's no doubt about that. Have to see how it works out. First team squad were hard at work in training on Saturday ahead of the game against Leeds. Yeah, putting in the time in training. They're doing a lot of fitness. But obviously, the fitness trainer needs to get things going. The team do need a bit of strength. They do need to build up. Picture Tomiyasu and Xhaka, Elneny and Xhaka. Yeah, let's see what happens in the game tomorrow. It's the defining moment of the season. Yeah, today's game could be the defining moment of the season, but we also have we have to play Spurs. It's going to be a tough game going to them. It's going to be a very hard game coming up after this one. So we need to take the 3 points today. Simple as that. Kyle Walsh, I'm absolutely disgusted about Arteta contract, mate. It's disgusting. Yeah, you're not the only one, trust me. honestly, I mean, they don't have anyone else in mind for the job apart from Mikel Arteta. They're going to bring anyone else in. I mean, it's going to be very tough for us if we get into the Champions League. I mean, Arteta, in my opinion, is putting us back years. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, to be honest. I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to agree with Kyle just for the sake of it. It's my channel. Everyone can voice their opinions. Anyone can come on here. They're welcome. But my own personal opinion, he has to go. It's as simple as that. Why don't we give the job to an out-and-out qualified manager like Conte, for example, somebody of that ilk, someone like that? Instead of Arteta, he's using the club as like a training tool, a learning curve. At some point, he's going to leave the club. What are we going to be like then? He's putting us back years. You know what I mean? We're never going to challenge for the league title under him. Let's be honest about that. That is never going to happen. We will never win the league under Mikel Arteta. And I don't care what anybody says. The plastic fans, the Arteta fanboys, the guys that maybe fancy him, none of my business, guys. I couldn't care less. We're not going to win the league under Arteta. It's as simple as that. That day will never come. That's why we need a top manager to come in. Only one team can win the league every season. I don't want to point out the obvious now. There's a big difference between challenging for fourth, Champions League, and challenging for a title. Massive difference. The gulf in class, the gulf between fourth and second and first is, I mean, to be challenging officially. Would you take Yuri Tielemans from Leicester and put him next to the party? Absolutely. He's a great player. I have a lot of time for him. I have a lot of faith in him. Absolutely. Next to Thomas Partey in the team. Without a doubt. No doubt about that. Good player. I like him. A bit funny again. Oh, net trouble here, guys. I know. Comment us up. So with Spurs and Liverpool drawing, City are on course to become champions in the top four is easier. I'm going to predict a tight 1-0 win for Arsenal today. It's going to be a tough game today. City are now on course to become champions, in my opinion. Liverpool have blown it. I see Klopp's comments after the game. He doesn't like when teams play like the way Conte's team plays, the way Conte set them up. But that's football. Each team can play they want. Tactically, it's allowed. You know what I mean? You can't kind of say anything against it. They have a right to play as they wish. You know what I mean? They have a right to play like that. So, it is what it is. Klopp criticising it. That's football, man. You know what I mean? He puts his team out the way he wants. Kyle, I agree. This is all the makings of an Ole implosion. McManus game, and I wouldn't, mate. I put you there beside Partey and said that you prick Xhaka. Xhaka's rubbish. I mean, I'm not a fan of his at all. You hit the nail on the head, Kyle, man. Xhaka is. I mean, I see the pictures from training yesterday. They're all having a laugh and a joke and this, that, and the other. That's cool. You know what I mean? Now it's the business end of the season. We need to go out and do something. Yeah, I heard about that. Man, I was on the way to work yesterday and, like, they're going to play the chorus at the game. Obviously, they can't play more than the chorus because, like, the start of it, some of the verses are, like, you know, X-rated. You know, not suitable for kids, like, not suitable for families. Not X-rated, but not suitable for kids or families. So they're going to play the chorus at the Emirates. How this whole thing with the song started, honestly don't know. We could have signed Ancelotti, but maybe he wasn't interested in working under Cranky. Yeah, Cranky. Exactly. That's a good point. We could have signed Ancelotti. I mean, he was in London before, at Chelsea. Now he's doing well. I think he's with Real Madrid, but yeah, it would have been good to get someone like him. Won't even compete under him, never mind winning titles. Yeah, it's just a no-brainer. He's excited by the journey that the club is on. That's what he's talking about. I mean, McManus gaming. I want Arteta out, but I think if we get a top manager, he wouldn't get the financial backing. We could, of course, got those before Spurs, but he didn't like the way we do business. Says it all. Yeah, he hears things. He knows things. Like I watched Me Too Brother Shaka's Pony. That is crap. He got his one goal that he gets every season there, like in one of the games. People are like getting excited about it. But I'm glad we didn't get Jose. He would have made a mess, then buggered off and left us to pick up the pieces. Yeah, that's kind of his MO, yeah. That's his modus operandi. That's kind of what he does. Say no more about it. I guess I'm a little bit tired. It's been a hard couple of days. Alright. Let me drink some water. Just go to the bathroom there, guys, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, guys, it's been I mean to say why they gave Arteta the new contract is absolutely beyond me. I mean, he hasn't done bad. I honestly think he could step back and be assistant manager. The club could give him that. But I mean, the fact that he's going to remain in charge. The Cronkies know nothing about football. They know nothing about Arsenal's history. They know nothing about the Premier League. Let's have it right, okay? I'm just going to all go off them. They don't mind about Arsenal. They don't know about the history of the club. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about the club. They don't even know Mikel Arteta. They don't know anything about him, but they have him as manager. They think he's great. Some Spanish guy. He says all the right things maybe in the meetings. But they'll soon come to realise that we're never going to develop under him. The team is never going to fall under him. It's as simple as that. Karina G in with a comment. Tell it out. Yeah, I agree with you. Welcome along. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, I tell it out. You said it best. Honestly, I mean, him getting a 3-year contract, Xhaka remaining at the club. Where do we go from here? If we do get Champions League football, if we don't, it's going to be the same story next season. You know what I mean? The longer he's manager, the longer it's going to take for us to get back to where we were. We need to start at some point. We need to start getting proper managers in. Look at Arsene Wenger when he turned up compared to Arteta. I mean, look at the way we were under Arsene Wenger. In the end, of course, they wanted him out, like a lot of fans. He overstayed his welcome. But the condition of things at the club, Arteta doesn't know what's going on. Honestly, he doesn't have a clue. So that's how I see things. Thank you for tuning in, Katarina Jean. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Here we go. Let's put this up for McManus. Manny Meader, just using that as an example. Get a top manager, he'd need the financial backing. The way we do business shows why we won't get a top manager. This club's a joke. Yeah, and I pass Chelsea almost every day on the way to work. I go past that club. I'll be there now tomorrow going past again. I mean, can't help but think. See what you want about Abramovich, but at least when he was in there, he actually got 110% behind the club. You know what I mean? He wanted him to be actually competitive. You know what I mean? He supported the club, that they were competitive, that they could actually win games, and he wanted them to win trophies. He put everything into it. He was cranky. You know what I mean? I'm just going to listen to that song, guys. That Arsenal song, so-called Arsenal song. Let me see what's going on with it. The chorus is going to be played today at the Emirates before the game against Leeds. McManus sent some in the comments out back because we're just listening to this song, this Arsenal song supposed to be Louis Dufford. I'm actually just listening to it now. Yesterday I listened to it for the first time really. I forget season that it's smashed out. Yeah, it's like this Raphael. But yeah, that's good with you, man. Just kicking it in the channel. I hope you're looking forward to the game against the Leeds. It's a massive, massive game for us. Hopefully we can easily win these stretching the imagination, the Spurs game. So if we can take the 3 points today, we would be doing well. Like I said, that game coming up against the Spurs is going to be a very, very tricky one. So we'll have to see the way it works out. It's going to be a tough one, definitely. No doubt about that. McManus gaming. A bit funny here. Yeah, this sounds painful. I'm just going to turn it off there now. Absolute crap. The song is terrible now. Absolutely terrible. Just listen to it there now. I agree with you, McManus, man. If you haven't, guys, like Raviel, if you want to subscribe to McManus Gaming, subscribe to his channel. Of course, turn on notifications. Then you get notified every time he uploads content. That'll be really helpful, I'm sure. I'm just going to end the live stream there, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for all your likes and your subscribes and your comments and your support on my channel. I, of course, will do a prediction video just before the game starts. Then I'll do a video after. Hopefully, we're going to win this one. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a tough game for the club. There's no doubt about that. But hopefully we get something out of the game. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you to McManus Gaming. Thank you to Raviel. Thank you to Katarina G. Thanks you to Manny. I appreciate it. Thank you to Kyle Walsh. Enjoy the game, Kyle, man. Take it easy, Makara. Big up Minnie and Dave. Big up Taib. And enjoy the game, guys. Alright. See you next time. Enjoy the game. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. Peace. Come on, you Gooners.